It is still warm in Lisbon, really. I was awake for 8 days and I thought it would be a little colder because, you know, it's almost November. No, it's fucking warm here, man. Gotta be honest with you, this is nice. It's very nice. Yesterday night I arrived from Barcelona. Where did the man go? My ankle has been pretty fucked, been pretty tired, you know, since this challenge. Yes. Oh. Every time that I was doing this stride, my ankle was rolling, and because of the shoes that I had and because my body was warm, I didn't realize how much stress it was causing to my body, so to my ankle. So I need to take a little break from training so I can recover my body. And meanwhile, I was just reflecting on how much my body is important to me at this point of my life. Parkour became my job and I had no idea that it was happening. And I was also not giving a fuck because cool, I was gonna go to some other cool place to do some jumpings. It shouldn't have stopped me from doing anything else. I could have studied meanwhile, I could have worked on something else, I could have worked harder in everything I did with parkour. But on the other hand, I kind of just let it go because I was like, ah, that's comfy. So with this video, I will tell you different ways of making a living out of parkour. One important thing is to know that the only thing that stops you from being whatever you want to be is fucking doing shit. Like, the more you do, the more you get. That's pretty much it's simple, you know, you all know that. The more jumps you jump, the easier it will be to jump. The more flips you flip, the easier it will be to control the flip. First of all, athlete, competitions, sponsorship and endorsements for other brands, as well as online social media campaigns and appearances on events, shows, etc. How to make videos, many photos, go to competitions, try hard, train hard. Limitations about athlete life. Very difficult to find your own discipline unless you're very motivated and discipline yourself to get it. If you have an injury, you know your body is your fucking temple, you know, you don't want to have an injury. Other than that, it's a very competitive world. Everyone wants to do that because the dream, freedom. So parkour coach, I think this is the most sustainable one. It doesn't require a lot of your body, it takes a lot of time. You need to get a certificate to know that you can teach, that you can coach parkour, and I think it's very legit because being a great athlete doesn't mean that you're a great coach. So it's very important that you learn how to instruct people how to train properly. How to get a course, find a gym, or just create your own classes outdoor and put it out there. It's also only depends on you, only depends on your work. This is a little bit fucked up one, media. Depends a lot on your image, on the place where you are from, and on your agency and how much you work also. Basically, working on media is trying to make a living out of advertisings or movies or stunt work. It's really difficult. For example, for me, fucked up. I live in Europe and I'm black, so there is not a lot of market for black actors, models. There's not many black actors, so there's not a lot of stunt work for me. But on the other hand, it's also good for being a differential. How to try to look pretty on camera, be consistent on social media, make sure that people know who you are, and go to an agency and book yourself in an agency. Influencer. Influencer is a fucked up one. I don't mean influencer on YouTube influencer. I mean influencer on social media influencer. So influencers are those who make social media as work, and they just, you know, like very popular people on Instagram and stuff. Well, honestly, it's hard work, very hard work, because you need to be very consistent, you need to be very creative, and you need to always like just keep on going, man, you know, no matter what, just keep on going. On the other hand, social media road is dirty as fuck. It's really hard and difficult to find people that are getting success by being influencers legitimately from good content. It's so difficult. Yesterday I saw a post from this Russian, you know, everyone knows this Russian guy. What the fuck is that? Really? No, people, there's no morals, no value. The lowest you go, the more success you get. So influence is a fucked up one. It's really hard to comment, man. There's a lot of people who actually become very successful on social media only by being really good, talented, and hard worker. There is a lot. Let's not take their credit. How to become an influencer? Think parkour in the eyes of the masses. You know, you don't want to reach only parkour people, you want to reach the mass. So do it commercial. Do it in a way that people will want to see your stuff and they want to be engaged on your content. So the classic which one do you think it's harder caption, or leave your comment, tag here 3 friends that you think that should do the same thing, post, work hard. YouTubers are cool because they can create a connection between them and the viewers in a deeper way, rather than just being posts and a one-line caption. So, and also is always a way of telling a story. So how to become a YouTuber? I think you should just post lots of videos and also try to reach the masses. Downsides on success on YouTube: you also really need to work commercially. You need to clickbait on thumbnails, on names, on your posts. I think it's the only way that you can succeed like hardcore is actually clickbaiting, because you want people to click on your video and watch. But it's something that I don't like to do. It's ego. I think that good things about doing YouTube videos is because there is no limit for your creativity. You can always be creative, you can always do stuff. You can do it from anywhere in the world. You can just go filming, working, editing, meeting people, telling stories. That's really cool. I think the only fucked up thing is you are responsible for a group's image. But I don't like to be labeled as the guy who practices the sport of kids who are almost falling off rooftops, or that are kicking policemen on crazy rooftop runs, run away from the security guard on a rooftop escape, always almost break their legs, or that actually breaks their legs or the bones, you know. Of course, you know, there's this responsibility. As you are one person who reaches a lot, you're also an image to a sport. As soon as you do everything to get likes instead of thinking about the whole image, you're also degrading the image of a sport, of a community. This one is lovely, really. This one is like one of my favorites. Is videographer. How many very good videographers are there now in the road that started from parkour? Really, there are so many. It's crazy, it's great, really. It's wonderful. You have Giles, Scott, you have the Story guys, you have Cunha from Portugal, you have Sergio from Galicia Uber Project, you have David Nelms, you have Camille Tobias, you have so many people who learn how to make videos, to make parkour videos on YouTube, and then they just became really good at it. And now they make videos commercially too, like video clips or advertisings or videos for whatever pays them. So it's good. Videography is lovely. What you have to do: learn how to film, learn how to edit, have a good taste, be creative, and fucking work hard. Again, man, again, work hard. Oh, another one that is really nice also related to coach is community people. Is the guy who works in a gym or works with an association or a group, and he organizes events, he organizes workshops, classes, everything. He makes parkour big, working for parkour, and that becomes also his work. It's really cool. The person who works like that will do workshops for city halls or for private events or for schools. How to, man, just fucking work hard. Work hard, create initiatives, find ideas, find people who will join you in these ideas, and just keep working hard. It's great, it's awesome. They're very important for the community. Performers, also really fun one. I like performing. I think it's my favorite thing to do is performing. So performers will work on live shows. They will be really good at it. They have to be very extrovert and creative also. You need to have a nice wide variety of movement and being comfortable with jumping in front of a lot of people. It's difficult because it takes a lot of toll on your body, and it's also difficult because it's a freelancing job. So 1 month you have shitloads of money, another month you have no money. You can also get into longer shows. I've done 2 longer shows and I like them, but also takes a lot of toll on your body and a lot of toll on your mind. Yes, performing is fun, man. I like performing. I feel like that's a few enough examples for you to know that it's very possible to work with parkour. It's really important to know that you can do more than one. You don't need to stick to one, but it's very important to dedicate yourself to at least one specialty. So, you know, you become very good at it and you make sure that this will provide you like a long-term income, not only like be switching around between fucking careers. Just stick to one, also dedicate yourself. Leave me your opinions here in the comments and let's chat. See you next week. It will not be a PK talk because I'm gonna restart training soon. Thanks for joining, thanks for watching, and PK for life, guys. Everyone's thinking that because it has a bomb in the airplane. It's so bright. Why did you bring a Christmas tree to the airplane?